Before we start, please subscribe this channel. Cruises are supposed to be the easiest vacation in the world. You unpack once, the ocean does the moving, and everything from food to entertainment is right outside your cabin door. But here's the truth most cruise ads never tell you. If you're over 55, there are a few cruise mistakes that can quietly ruin your trip, and most people don't even realize they made them until it's too late. I'm talking about mistakes that can cost you thousands of dollars, leave you exhausted instead of relaxed, or even cause you to miss the best parts of the entire cruise. And the last mistake on this list? It's the one cruise experts say older travelers regret more than anything else. So before you book your next sailing in 2026, make sure you're not making these cruise mistakes no one warns you about. Let's start with one that happens before you even step on the ship. Booking the wrong cabin location. Most people think a cabin is just a place to sleep, but on a cruise ship, where your cabin is located can completely change your experience. Here's why. Many travelers over 55 accidentally book cabins in areas that are noisy, inconvenient, or require a lot of walking. And cruise ships today are massive. Some ships are nearly 1,200 feet long, which means walking from one end to the other can feel like a small city. Now imagine doing that several times a day. If your cabin is at the far front of the ship and the dining room is at the back, you could easily walk 2 or 3 miles every day without realizing it. And that's before excursions. Another problem is noise. Cabins under nightclubs, above theaters, or near elevator banks can stay noisy late into the night. That might not seem like a big deal until you're trying to sleep after a long excursion day. The smarter move, when choosing a cabin, look for mid-ship locations. Choose cabins between 2 passenger decks. Avoid cabins directly under pools or buffets. These small decisions can make your cruise dramatically more comfortable. And trust me, once you've had a quiet, convenient cabin, you'll never book randomly again. But cabin choice leads directly to another mistake many travelers make: assuming every cruise ship is the same. A lot of travelers think cruises are interchangeable. Pick a ship, pick a destination, done. But ships in 2026 are incredibly different from each other. Some are built like floating theme parks with roller coasters, zip lines, and loud pool parties. Others feel more like floating resorts, focused on relaxation and culture. And if you're over 55, choosing the wrong type of ship can completely change the vibe of your vacation. Picture this. You're hoping for a peaceful ocean view and quiet evenings. Instead, you end up on a ship filled with spring breakers, blasting music, and packed pool decks. That's not relaxing. Some ships cater more toward families with kids, party crowds, luxury travelers, older couples, and retirees. So before booking, always look at passenger demographics, ship size, entertainment style, and itinerary pacing. For many travelers over 55, mid-sized ships or premium cruise lines often deliver the best balance of relaxation and activities, because the ship itself matters just as much as the destination. And speaking of destinations, this next mistake catches a surprising number of people off guard. Booking too many ports. More stops sound exciting. 5 ports, 6 ports, 7 ports. It feels like you're getting more value for your money. But here's the catch. Every port day means early wake-up times, walking long distances, crowds and transportation logistics, long excursions. After a few days, it can start to feel less like a vacation and more like a marathon. Many experienced cruisers over 55 say the best itineraries include more sea days than port days. Sea days allow you to sleep in, enjoy the spa, relax by the pool, watch the ocean. Those slow days are often when cruise memories are actually made. So instead of cramming in every destination possible, choose an itinerary that balances exploration and relaxation. Your future self will thank you. Now here's something most cruise brochures conveniently avoid mentioning: underestimating travel insurance. A lot of travelers skip cruise insurance. They assume it's unnecessary or just another extra charge. But when you're traveling internationally, especially by ship, insurance can be incredibly important. Medical care at sea is not free. In fact, a simple onboard medical visit can cost hundreds of dollars. And if you need to be evacuated from the ship, Medical evacuations can cost $25,000 to $100,000 or more. That's not a scare tactic. It's simply how maritime medicine works. Insurance can cover medical emergencies, trip cancellations, lost luggage, emergency evacuations. For many travelers over 55, it's one of the smartest protections you can buy. And surprisingly, it's often cheaper than people expect. But there's another financial mistake many cruisers make, and it happens after they board. 5. Ignoring the daily cruise schedule. Every cruise ship releases something called a daily planner. It lists everything happening on board that day: shows, classes, tastings, events. But many travelers ignore it. And that's a mistake, because some of the best experiences on board have limited spots. Things like cooking classes, wine tastings, behind-the-scenes tours, small group lectures. These can fill up fast. If you wait too long, you might miss them entirely. Checking the daily schedule each morning helps you plan your day and catch activities you didn't even know existed. And honestly, some of these smaller events end up being the most memorable moments of the trip. But here's something else that surprises many first-time cruisers. 6. Packing the wrong clothes. Cruise packing has changed a lot over the years. Many travelers still imagine formal nights with tuxedos and evening gowns. But on many ships today, the dress code is much more relaxed. The real mistake older travelers make is packing too much formal clothing and not enough practical items. For example, you might need more comfortable walking shoes, light jackets for windy decks, casual evening outfits, sun protection, and less formal wear, heavy outfits, extra shoes you'll never wear. Cabin storage is limited. Packing smart makes the entire trip easier. Quick tip: pack outfits you can mix and match easily. It saves luggage space and simplifies every day of the cruise. Now, before we continue, if you're planning a cruise this year, or even just thinking about one, take a second and tell me in the comments what cruise destination is on your bucket list. Is it Alaska, the Mediterranean, the Caribbean? I read every comment, and it's always interesting seeing where everyone dreams of sailing next. All right, back to the mistakes, because the next one can quietly drain your cruise budget. 7. Overspending on excursions. Shore excursions can be incredible. Snorkeling, historical tours, wildlife encounters. But cruise line excursions are often significantly more expensive than independent tours, sometimes double the price. Now, that doesn't mean you should avoid them entirely. Cruise excursions offer one big advantage: the ship won't leave you if your tour runs late. But for simple port visits, many travelers over 55 find better experiences by exploring the port independently, booking reputable local tours, taking smaller group excursions. The key is doing research before the cruise. That way, you can choose the experience that fits your pace and your budget. And speaking of pace, the next mistake is surprisingly common. 8. Trying to do everything. Cruise ships are designed to offer endless activities: shows, trivia games, cooking demos, dance classes, pools, spas, casinos, shopping, lectures, and more. It's tempting to try everything, but that can quickly turn your relaxing vacation into a packed schedule. Some of the happiest cruisers follow a different approach. They choose 2 or 3 key activities per day and leave the rest of the time open. That way, the cruise feels relaxing, not rushed. Remember, you're not trying to win the cruise, you're trying to enjoy it. And the next mistake can actually impact how much you enjoy the food. Eating at the buffet every meal. Cruise buffets are convenient, but they're rarely the best food on board. Many ships offer fantastic dining rooms and specialty restaurants that travelers overlook. Dining rooms often provide better service, freshly prepared meals, quieter atmosphere, and some specialty restaurants can rival high-end restaurants on land. Trying different dining venues makes the cruise feel far more memorable. Plus, it gives you a break from the crowds that gather at the buffet during peak hours. But now we're getting to the mistake that surprises many experienced cruisers: waiting too long to book the next cruise. This one might sound strange, but many seasoned cruisers know something called future cruise deals. Cruise lines often offer major discounts if you book your next cruise while still on board. These deals can include reduced deposits, onboard credit, discounted fares. You don't always need to choose a specific sailing immediately either. Sometimes you can reserve the deal and decide later. If cruising becomes something you enjoy, these offers can save a surprising amount of money. But the final mistake on this list is the one people regret the most: forgetting to actually slow down. This might sound simple, but it's the biggest mistake of all. Many travelers spend the entire cruise chasing activities, rushing to excursions, or worrying about schedules, and suddenly the trip is over. Cruises are one of the few vacations where you can truly disconnect from daily life. Wake up with the ocean outside your window, watch the sunset from the deck, enjoy long dinners and conversations. Those quiet moments often become the memories people cherish most. So don't rush through the experience. Let the cruise move at its own pace. That's when it becomes unforgettable. Conclusion: cruising after 55 can be one of the most rewarding ways to travel. Comfortable ships, beautiful destinations, and the chance to explore the world without constant packing and unpacking. But avoiding these simple mistakes can make the difference between a good cruise and an amazing one. Choosing the right cabin, picking the right ship, balancing ports and sea days, managing your budget and schedule. These small decisions shape the entire experience, and once you know them, cruising becomes much easier and far more enjoyable. But there's one more thing many travelers don't realize until their first cruise. Some cruise lines quietly charge hidden fees that can add hundreds of dollars to your trip if you're not careful.